Hello friends, we're back with another video. If you don't know me, my name is Anne Mary, I'm a singer, I'm a musician. I'm currently writing an album called Light Knows Light. It's April, and I'm officially at 18 out of 20 songs done for my first draft. I'm hoping by the end of the month that I'll have the full first draft done. So, I thought today would be a good day to take a break from the writing of specific songs and talk a bit about some identity that I've been exploring with when it comes to my voice. Story time. In my singing lessons, I've been working on this high, classical, big sound that I haven't really explored before, and it's been very hard. We'd been working on it for quite a few weeks, and I was starting to get the feel for what we were looking for. My teacher said to me once, "This is your most natural sound for your voice." What I was thinking of natural as in what comes easiest, what comes out when I'm not really thinking about it. But the way she was using natural was when your voice is at its most free from tension, it's most relaxed, it's most strong. This is the sound that will come out. At the same time, I've been exploring on the other side this much more contemporary sound, much less classical, especially in the way that I say words. I tend to articulate them quite clearly when I'm singing, and I'm trying to find ways to make them sound a bit more natural, as in much more like human speech. Anyway, as I'm exploring those two parts of my voice and trying to expand my vocal identity to include those things as like real and valid parts of my voice, I've just been reflecting recently on how easy it is for us to put ourselves into boxes. For example, at my church, I'm mostly sing the low songs. Usually it's a song that like the other female singer doesn't want to sing because it doesn't feel comfortable for their voice, or just because I have a cool sound on the lower part of my voice. With one person that I work with pretty regularly as a collaborator, they don't actually like that part of my voice. They don't think it really matches the kind of person and persona the rest of my sound has, which is sometimes kind of light and girlish. They really like the girlish sound. And I realized that it is okay for not every person to see every part of my voice and love it. And I can still accept all those parts of my voice and love them. There's a person named Uta Hagen, and she's really big in the acting world. I read a book of hers called Respect for Acting a while ago, and a main concept was, if you're trying to portray an emotion by acting, you need to find that emotion in yourself. So if you think to yourself, "I'm not a jealous person," you're not going to be able to act jealousy well. You need to find a time when you were. She believes that we have this great potential for finding real emotions within ourselves, rather than just pretending to have them. Theoretically, the actor ought to be more sound in mind and body than other people, since he learns to understand the psychological problems of human beings when putting his own passions, his loves, fears, and rages to work in the service of the characters he plays. He will learn to face himself, to hide nothing from himself, and to do so takes an insatiable curiosity about the human condition. So, I hope you've enjoyed this little sidebar chat about what I'm exploring. I think coming up for some May videos, I'm gonna try to do some singing that feels a bit out of my box that I normally put myself in, which is funny because I thought you've gone about as far as you can go when it comes to vocal exploration, but I think there's some places that I haven't gone yet that I'm excited to try going. Anyway, I'm curious from you guys, do you have any areas where you're reevaluating yourself as far as what kind of person you are, what kind of person you want to be, what things you like? Anyway, I hope we continue to explore together. Thank you as always for coming along with me. I'm excited for you guys to hear some of these drafts as they're coming out, and then some of the new things I'm working on as we're getting into demoing, hopefully kind of late in May, early June. And yeah, that's it. Okay, bye!